Hey everybody, welcome to my suburban oasis. My name is Soleil and I garden in a zone 6A, formerly 5B. So we're in the garden today and we're going to do a little bit of musical plants. First off, I have this scallywag holly that I planted here, and it's been here for, I want to say, a year and a half now, maybe 2 years. And it just has not thrived here. I think it's getting a little too much moisture, maybe not even enough sun. So we're going to dig this one up. And then I also think I didn't give quite enough room to this Weigela back here, so I'm going to dig this one up. That one's going to go someplace else, maybe not today, but then I'm going to go get a boxwood that is actually a fastigiate growing one. It is a, I think it's called green pillar or green tower. I can't remember which one, but it is more of an upright growth. So I will show you that one in just a minute, but let's get these dug out first. I probably am going to plant this into a pot or something like that temporarily, although I do have some idea of where I might plant it out front. So, all right, let's get going. It'll be interesting to see the size of this root ball. My guess is it's probably fairly small because, like I said, I think it's just getting too much water here. Oh yeah, it's hardly even rooted in. Just gonna get the excess soil off of that root ball. Shake off as much as I can. And this is really, I'm not going to save this or give it away or anything like that because it's just really unhealthy, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so the next one we're going to take out is the Sonic Bloom right over here. I anticipate this one to have a little bit larger of a root ball, but we will see. You guys, I'm getting Canada thistle. It has creeped under the fence from the neighbor, and it's really just making me crazy this year. It's popping up everywhere. All right, this has some good roots on it, not bad. So in this spot where I pulled up the Sonic Bloom, I'm just gonna push the mulch back over the soil here. And then we'll go get our boxwood. Okay, so this is the boxwood. Like I said, I believe it's called green pillar or green tower. It's putting on lots of new growth, but this is an upright growing boxwood, and will give a really nice upright evergreen habit in an area where I need it. So let's get this one dug up. Luckily, boxwoods transplant really well. So hopefully I'll be able to get this one out. And as I dig this one out, I am also going to try to pull some of the other plants that are growing with it off of it so I don't transplant them into the other part of the garden. We'll see how well that goes as I work on this. So really right now I'm just using the edge of the shovel to kind of saw around the edge of this. Okay, and I'm going to take these plants, as much of them that I can, out of the root ball, but I can tell that they have grown by rhizomes, so there's probably a fairly decent chance that some of these are going to come up in the new spot, unfortunately. We'll just have to see how it goes. Time will tell. Some of them are just really enmeshed with the roots of the boxwood. I don't know if they are one of those kind of plants where if you leave a little bit of root, they will come back or not. Let me get a bucket for this soil. You can see I have pretty good soil in this garden bed. That's not an issue, but it's so good that it retains enough moisture that that holly really didn't like it. Boxwoods don't like a ton of moisture either, but this is much looser than some of the clay soil that I have boxwoods in, so I know it should still be fine here. And I want to plant the root ball with it just at grade here, or even a little bit above grade. I'm going to get this really good soil tucked in around it. See if that is going straight upright or not, if I like that. Oh yeah, I love this, you guys. It's giving a really nice vertical presence in the area next to the Let's Dance Can Do hydrangea, which is a macrophylla hydrangea, and I think that's going to be really great. So I will mulch over that a little bit and provide it with a little bit more water right now. So I'm just going to give this a real good soaking. And I will say it is supposed to rain tomorrow and or the next day, so it should be real happy with the transplant, even though it is a little sunny out right now. It's really just in the mid-60s, so not super hot. This is going to be a great evergreen addition to this bed. I'm really looking forward to seeing this growing over time. All right, I'm going to grab the Weigela now. We'll head out into the front garden and I'll show you where we're going to place it, and we'll see if it ends up being temporary or permanent. Let's go. As you know, we've pulled some viburnums out of this long garden bed, so I think I'm going to put this in the spot where one of those was dug up and see how I like it. So like I said, this will be a little bit of musical plants. I do have some black-eyed Susans that are right here, but we have this really nice open space where the viburnum was, and I think this is going to be beautiful here. Hopefully I will not ruin the blooms because they are still pretty small buds. And hopefully we'll still get some this year. So let's get this planted in. I'm going to grab a little extra mulch to put around the base of this, and then we'll also mulch the other ones that we just did. All right, now I'm going to water this in and we'll go mulch the boxwood. Weigelas have moderate deer resistance, so it should be okay out here in the front garden. But time will tell, as with everything in the garden. You just never know. All right, let's mulch the boxwood. So this may look like a different mulch color, it's a little darker, but that's just how it looks when it's nice and fresh. So it will kind of age out to be the exact same color as the mulch around it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video today and joining me in the garden to do a little bit of musical plants. I know I had a great time and enjoyed being out here. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.